everyone. So I've been getting requests to do some more blending, some more technique style videos, and today is basically products that I use for skincare during the day to get ready. They're also good skincare items to wear underneath your makeup as well, so my skincare does double duty for me. I don't do too much with prepping and priming because it's just more makeup that might give your skin some irritation or zits and stuff like that. So this includes foundation techniques, blushing, bronzing, highlighting, some lips, some new lip items, my favorite blush combination. And so I hope that you enjoy the video. I'll go a bit into brows today, but I'll do a separate video for that if you'd like to see that, because I can't fit into too many tutorials because I do them the same every day. Alright, so I'll see you guys later and I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so to get started on what I do for natural care every day, as far as my hair goes, I like to do that first so that my makeup doesn't stick to my hair when I'm doing it at the last minute. Start on the eyebrows before I add any moisturizers or creams to the face. And I take my Gabriel eye primer in the shade Neutral and I apply that to my natural brow so that my Zuzu Lips Cream Brow Pencil in the shade Flax, which is a medium taupe shade, and like a dark blonde basically, and I just fill in my brows over that. I've done a few eyebrow tutorials so far, so I don't get into that with every single one. I just cover over my natural brow. I don't like to overdraw them because to me that just looks a little fake, and I could see where the fake brow is basically. I don't like that look. Illamasqua brow cake in the shade Motto, which is also sort of an ashy taupey shade. They also make this in blonde, but because I am so dark complected, I prefer to kind of meet in the middle just so that my eyes also have a frame for them, because I'm not like a blue-eyed blonde, obviously. So I fill those in. I love this stuff. You just need a cup. It's very easy to draw this in, but you just need a little bit. Underneath the front part or the arch, I will go a little heavier, and then the rest will just kind of color in the hairs. Then I go ahead and apply my favorite eye cream, whatever it is at the moment. Avalon Organics Vitamin C Renewal Revitalizing Eye Cream is my current favorite. I just absolutely love this stuff. It's very similar to the 100% Pure, a little cheaper, and I do kind of like that little orange smell in there. I don't know why. It's like my new thing is getting vitamin C you need for your skin. A lot of people underestimate the importance of vitamin C or vitamin D even. So for my facial moisturizer, I like to go ahead and take the Andalou Naturals Daily Defense Facial Lotion. This has an SPF of 18. And then before I take that, I actually prefer to start off by misting my face with Andalou Naturals Fruit Stem Cell Science Vitamin C Plus Toner for illuminating skin. This to me is like skincare 101. Maybe I'm a bit old-fashioned, but I think it's good to have, you know, so that your face is a little moist and that your moisturizer glides on a little easier, so that you're not pulling or tugging on at the skin when you're applying your moisturizer. And do it with your weak fingers because you don't want to do too much damage to your skin by tugging on it. A lot of our aging that we do to our own skin is done manually, so avoid things like the pointer fingers because that's a very strong finger even when you're working with the rest of the face. Then I apply the Gabriel eye primer in the shade Neutral to my eyes, especially if I'm doing a heavy look. Sometimes I'll just do it to neutralize my eyelids if I'm going out without makeup as well. I go ahead and grab my foundation, whatever I'm loving at the moment. I'm actually kind of getting back into my OCC tint moisturizer. This is in the shade Y2. My skin has actually cleared up since this winter, so I actually have a tutorial review first impressions on this, so we won't get into applying that one today, but I'll get into applying this one. It's not like I've applied it on camera really. And this is the Tarte BB Tinted 12-Hour Primer, and I'm taking the shade Fair, and it actually does run a little yellow, so this is not the fairest of fair shades. So if you're Alabaster, I'm not sure that this range will work out to your favor unless you have something to blend it out with. I'm taking the Sephora Airbrush Precision Foundation Brush in 56, and they now make this with a black handle, but it's the exact same brush, still synthetic. And I start applying this from the center of the face outwards, it's very important to work inwards to outwards to avoid less tugging on the face, which will inevitably manually deteriorate or age your skin. So work very softly. I like to take sort of a brush down slash airbrush patting motion because that allows me to blend faster and get a nice medium lightweight natural coverage. I have a beautiful corpse canvas. We're gonna start coloring it in, so to speak. I'm gonna go ahead and take Pumpkin Poppy's Natalie Cream Bronzer. This is a very soft natural contour, so if you don't see it so much in my videos, it's actually a little, it's also very natural in person, but it's a little bit more obvious in person as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to the cheekbone and a little bit above to create more of a bronzer style effect with the contour, kind of like a 2-in-1. If you end up applying a little bit more of this, no worries. This is actually why we're applying it first, so that if we mess it up, our blush will sort of conceal or work itself out with the product. I wouldn't go so far into working with the nose, like don't take it too seriously because it doesn't end up looking like a nose job. It looks like bronzer was applied to the nose in a very bad way. So I'll just do this and kind of make it look like I'm more or less coloring on my nose. You could also do that with blush as well, and I don't do that too often, but we'll do it today to kind of show you what I mean. Take the Lady of Light cream highlighter. This is a dupe of MAC's cream color base in the shade Pearl. I love this stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this with my finger as well. I take my fingers a lot when applying cream products because it allows the product to just blend right into the face and become one with the skin, because obviously you're using the warmth of your hand. And I'm just gonna apply this down the nose bridge. I know there's a video somewhere on YouTube that shows hands versus brushes, but it's on like a glass plate, so I'm not really sure how accurate that is when it comes to the skin, but since we're talking about highlighters and bronzers, it's a little bit different than foundation. My favorite things to do with blushes, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is actually one of my first blog posts on my blog when I was a little more active on there. And I'm going to go ahead and take the Pumpkin Poppy Incognito Blush. This is a dupe of MAC's Optimistic Orange Cream Blend that was limited edition. We're just going to go ahead and apply this to the cheekbones and blend it up a little further. I don't like to do like the rounded rosy clown shape so much. It looks good on some people, but this is not the face shape to work that with. If you always or ever feel like you have on too much blush, I'd go ahead and take your foundation brush and just buff that in. It will redistribute the product a little bit, as well as put a light bit of foundation that's left over in the brush on top of it, so it'll kind of conceal the overdone rouge look. The Pumpkin Poppy Oil Absorbing Mineral Veil, and I love this stuff. And this is also really great if you feel like you've gone overboard in applying cream blush. This is not a shimmery product, so if you have large pores, I don't think that this is going to amplify them because it doesn't have enough sheen in it to do so. Okay. God, I don't know if I can do with these aerodynamic bangs. I don't want them to grow out because I hate when I have to chop them. Ah, and I'm dropping everything. Alright, I feel like a teenager. Like back when I had this weird choppy haircut as a teenager and everybody asked me if it looked like a wig, that's how I feel. Blush trick I was going to show you is when you take like a mineral or a pinky or a baked blush that has a lot of sheen to it, over the top of orange blush, how cool it looks. So I'm going to be going ahead and taking the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush in Candy Glow, and I'm taking my e.l.f. stipple brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. I think I've already shown this a handful of times this year. It's becoming an obsession. I need another one. I already have two. So I'm just going, I always ask for this one also for a stocking stuffer. If nobody knows what else to get me, I want one for a stocking stuffer. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to the cheeks. All this stuff the natural face, the no makeup look with rouge, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna fix up my eyebrows. At least this is my version of a no makeup look. It's just a little bit more amplified. It's basically my no time to do my makeup, but I want to be wearing makeup look. And we are actually going to fill in the waterline. This is a good trick for anybody who has no time with makeup that also wants their waterline neutralized as well. So when I'm doing the waterline on camera, I do like to be a little bit more gentle because I know some people will like get secondhand tears. So I don't do it on camera too often. Not that I have a gross out issue with it. I'll watch other people do it, but it doesn't bother me. Yeah, so that's on the waterline. If I'm not doing a ton of makeup, I won't bring it down and, you know, use it further so I can apply eyeshadows on top of it. So I'll just keep it there since we're not going to be doing color makeup. I'm going to take my mascara. In this case, I do like to take a dressy mascara, but if you want to keep it the natural look, maybe something softer than the Too Faced Better Than Sex, or just go for it and be bold and daring. I actually like no makeup looks with some like focus on color or focus on lashes or something to bring out the eye so it's not like completely lost in the shuffle, just so that like the whole face is balanced. I'm now gonna go ahead and take Inglot Soft Precision Lip Liner in 68, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my lips. This is a Your Lips But Better Esky color. New lipstick I picked up like 30 minutes ago. The Too Faced La Creme Color Drenched Lip Color. I actually really have been wanting this shade, and now that I see it at home, it's not as nude as I thought it was in store, but I'm still excited. It's the Nude Beach. It was either this or Naked Dolly, and I was a little worried that Naked Dolly would look like concealer on me. I'm now going to go ahead and take the Inglot Sleek Lip Cream in 100. This is a fabulous dupe of Max Purr, but the finish is more like Max 2N, and I posted this on Instagram. Spray this mop down a little bit, not down. I'm going to spray it so it doesn't separate like a dirty old bottle of foundation, and that's about it. I don't like my bangs today. Okay. Alright, so that's about it. I'll see you guys in the intro, or you saw me in the intro already. I'll see you guys in the end pictures, and have a lovely day.